Welcome to my dream world.
Yes!
The name of our story is Bike Story.
Yay!
Once upon a time, in a magical world, nature itself was like a fairy tale. This world was filled with vast, lush forests, crystal clear lakes, and majestic mountains. Humans were merely guests in this world of natural wonder. A young girl named Elara. She lived in a small town surrounded by enchantment and historical beauty. Each day, Elara would explore the town on her beloved bicycle, which was her closest companion. One sunny morning, Elara decided to take her bicycle to the park to celebrate the beautiful day. As she arrived at the park, she was greeted by a gentle breeze that caressed her hair, and the melodious songs of birds filled the air. The park was a true oasis of tranquility. However, when Elara reached the park, she was shocked to discover that her bicycle was missing. Panic surged through her as she frantically searched the area, but her beloved bicycle was nowhere to be found. Tears welled up in her eyes, and she wiped them away, trying to hold back her sorrow. Unknown to Elara, her bicycle had been stolen by a young boy named Heinrich from the same town. Heinrich had fallen in love with a bicycle the moment he laid eyes on it and couldn't resist the temptation to make it his own. However, guilt gnawed at his conscience as he carried out the theft. He was torn between his desire for the bicycle and the voice of his conscience urging him to do the right thing. Elara continued to search for her bicycle, combing every corner of the town, but to no avail. She returned home that day with a heavy heart, and her mother noticed the tears in her eyes. Elara explained that her beloved bicycle had gone missing, and she didn't know who had taken it. Her mother, concerned and compassionate, held her daughter close. Elara's parents decided to seek help from the townsfolk. They organized a meeting in the town square that evening, and the entire community gathered to lend their support. Heinrich, though aware of his wrongdoing, remained silent, not daring to admit his actions. Despite the silence of the guilty party, the townspeople were moved by Elara's distress and were determined to help. That night, the town collectively decided to find and return the stolen bicycle. They knew that the bicycle meant the world to Elara. As the days passed, Elara's bicycle remained missing, and her sadness deepened. She couldn't understand why someone would take her treasured possession. Heinrich, on the other hand, wrestled with his conscience, torn between his desire for the bicycle and his guilt. One fateful night, the townspeople witnessed a remarkable event. Elara's bicycle appeared in front of Heinrich's house. It had been returned, and it was evident that Heinrich was the one who had brought it back, though he did so under the cover of darkness. The town knew that he was responsible but chose to forgive him, understanding the weight of his guilt and his eventual act of restitution. Elara was overjoyed when she discovered her bicycle had been returned. Heinrich, still consumed by guilt, approached her to apologize. He confessed that he had taken her bicycle but had returned it, feeling remorseful for his actions. Elara, touched by his honesty and remorse, forgave him. Elara was overjoyed when she discovered her bicycle had been returned. Heinrich, still consumed by guilt, approached her to apologize. He confessed that he had taken her bicycle but had returned it, feeling remorseful for his actions. Elara, touched by his honesty and remorse, forgave him. This incident brought the townspeople together in unity and compassion. Elara learned the value of forgiveness and second chances, and Heinrich experienced the power of making amends for his mistakes. The town continued to thrive in harmony, cherishing the lessons learned from this remarkable tale. As Elara rode her bicycle through the town streets once again, she carried with her the importance of honesty, forgiveness, and the boundless beauty of nature. Her bicycle had returned to her, but it was a valuable life lesson that she would forever cherish.